La-da-dee-dee-da-dee-doo. Oh my goodness, I'm about to hit 200 subscribers. I should probably start thinking of my 200 subscriber special that I'm going to be able to do soon after hitting this milestone. Right?
This was from a clip from a short I posted 2 months ago, in which I drew this whole train for no reason. Anyway, despite me wanting to get this video out before the new year, I didn't. But it's here now. Hello, I'm Mercury from Nightmares Art, and for those who were with me in November of 2024, I hit my first subscriber milestone of 100. In that video, I got 10 of my artist friends to give me one-word prompts that I made into one cohesive drawing. At my 300 subscriber milestone, I was planning to do that again, but with you viewers. However, the short performed very poorly and I only got 3 comments. However, between the comments Responder, Liminal, and Victorian, I see I still have my work cut out for me. What I came up with is this woman in a Victorian-inspired dress who is a responder in this liminal space. Pretty simple, but the main problem I ran into is the liminal space. Now, as most of my friends could tell you, I'm not very familiar with media of any kind. The only liminal space I know of is this backroom's yellow room, which even that I knew near nothing about. I decided to look up liminal space and I got this definition from dictionary.com. A state or place characterized by being transitional or intermediate in some way. Now, of course, this is not the only definition. The other definition describes this dreamlike and almost kind of creepy feeling, which definitely gave me something. It's why, as you'll see, this is a room that is filled with a few doors and mainly looks like hallways or passages, some gated off. Now, I did decide to look at the images that showed up when I looked up liminal, just to give me a few ideas. And one of the things that I saw was pools. Now, despite the fact that I'm not familiar with media, I was a very big fan of those dreamcore, weirdcore playlists and videos, which immediately I saw liminal and I was just like, oh, this is dreamcore. Kinda. Well, not really, but kinda. One of my favorite dreamcore images is those weird ones where there's the bright green grass and the pools. And when I looked up these liminal images, it showed the same thing. And so I came up with this idea to make this main hallway be this pool that, even though there's fishes or something seemingly below, people could walk on without a problem. And then past this little fence area, these bright green grass. But there is a problem with me choosing both water and grass, as that is the 2 environmental things I struggle with drawing big time. But that has never stopped me before. When I have an idea, we go for it. And we go for it on this channel too. So there isn't much more I can explain about this drawing, unless I guess if you don't know what a responder is. Now, the person that commented responder is actually a good friend of mine, and he even said that he just did responder because he wanted to fit in the one-word rule, but he was thinking of like the 911 operator. That is a type of responder, which that's what I was thinking immediately too once I saw the prompt. So, hey, it worked out for both of us. Because of this almost uncanny feeling liminal wanted to do, I wanted to make this door behind her really dark and creepy with these tentacle things in the water, as well as her crying these weird black fluid, which you can determine what that is. That's about it for the drawing, but I would like to just say I'm super happy to have come this far. While I know that I could definitely get this far, I'm still extremely grateful. But what I didn't realize which would happen, because this was originally going to be my 200 milestone, not my 300 milestone. But the thing is, I had a video go viral, and then my subscribers count more than doubled when I was asleep. It was the final day in Inktober 2025 that I posted, and then more than a week later, in November, it just went super viral. Which is why I drew this train that I got ran over that you couldn't even see in the drawing. I didn't like my decision to make it green though, so maybe it's for the better, but it's here now. It is kind of wild because in most of 2025 was like a dead content year for me. And then when I started doing Inktober, as I always try to do, I got my first short to over 1,000 views. And then I got over 100,000 views and got my subscriber count doubled. We're almost to 400 subscribers. By the way, next milestone planning to be at 500, but we'll see what happens. I'm so grateful, especially because I feel like I haven't been doing good at making content this year. It was one of my big years of working as well as my first semester of college, something that I still have to deal with now, and especially because this year I was also working on a webcomic which should be announced soon. I'm just glad everyone's all here, even if my videos are not getting as many views as that video. It's okay, that was never expected. That video isn't even expected, it's an anomaly. I do have a few more videos on the way, both of my more typical long-form content as well as some fun little shorts I have planned. So I just want to thank everyone for sticking around, and hopefully you'll see more of me before 2027. Bye! Love you all.